You guys smell that? That is the smell of Oscar bait.
And we'll do it 1,000 times again.
You're waiting on something. You're waiting on us.
We will rise.
So The Birth of a Nation is a new film that is based on the true life story of Nat Turner, who was a slave turned preacher who was sent by white people to calm down black people, and after some time he rounds up a group to rebel against the whites. I know there's more to the story of Nat Turner, but that is pretty much the most basic way to break down the plot for you guys. Alrighty guys, so let's get into The Birth of a Nation. So this is a film about a slave preacher that rebelled against white people, and this is also a directorial debut. And I gotta say, for the most part, this is a fairly well done film. This is the directorial debut of Nate Parker. For the most part, his direction feels solid enough. This guy, Nate Parker, has potential as a director, and there is quite a few parts in Birth of a Nation in which he shows conviction. There's a lot of scenes that showcase his potential, because there's a lot of scenes that are fairly haunting. Like, there's this one specific scene that I'm not gonna lie is gonna stay with me. All the acting all around is great. Nate Parker as Nat Turner, Jackie Earle Haley, Arnie Hammer. There is no one that really gives a bad performance. Everybody was great, but if I had to choose a standout, for me it's easily Jackie Earle Haley. Personally, I don't see anyone getting an Oscar, but if I had to choose one, it was Jackie Earle Haley. And also, I gotta say, this film is beautifully shot. There are so many shots in this film that really blew me away, that made me thinking, wow, this Nate Parker has a very promising career, as I stated, as a director. And also, I gotta say, the rebellion battle was very well done. It was brutal, very well shot, very well choreographed. This movie is worth seeing alone just for the history lesson. As I stated in my brief summary of the film, this is about a slave preacher who rebelled against white people. So going into this, I was expecting a full-on, unrestrained, brutal film about a slave rebellion. What I got was a fairly restrained film. And I gotta say, part of the blame for me goes to Nate Parker, because this dude obviously had a huge passion for this project, and it shows in a couple of scenes. Like, there was a few scenes I know that are going to stay with me. I feel like that he wasn't assured of himself as a director for this film. I feel like that Nate Parker played it safe on this one. For a film that's based on a slave preacher who rebels, you would kind of expect a more aggressive version of 12 Years a Slave. The editing in this movie was a little jumbled at pieces. Like, there were parts where it cuts too fast, and there are also parts that were kind of jarring. In the first 10 minutes, I felt like this film just jumped out of nowhere. So overall, while The Birth of a Nation has a great history lesson in it with great acting, and it showcases a promising career for Nate Parker, it ultimately feels very Oscar baity. So overall, I'm gonna give Birth of a Nation a 3 out of 5. Feels very Oscar baity, but I do recommend you guys see it for the history lesson alone. Alright guys, so comment down, let me know below, what is your favorite film about the topic of slavery? Let me know below. If you guys enjoyed my review of The Birth of a Nation, please like and share this video. Click right here, and until the next review, as always, I will see you guys next time.